Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well and having an amazing day. Come on in, you guys. Let's talk to you guys about this important topic. Okay? Um, the angels. So the angels are very powerful. They are extremely positive. They are responsible for many things. And we're going to be going into things here, and I'm going to be telling you guys about some things that I know personally, as from where how we the not it's not lore, but it is information and knowledge that has been passed down throughout the generations in our families. Obviously, if you've listened to my videos, you know that we come from an Abrahamic lineage, and we have it's documents to prove that. So I'll talk to you about the angels, and I'm gonna explain a lot about the angels here. Okay, so the angels, I have received this message a while back, and it is when I had been praying from a book that is handed down to people from our family, like people who the family feels are high vibrational enough to give them this knowledge. Okay, and we go through a lot of trials and tribulations. We don't get these gifts easily. Our faith has to be tested, and how we respond to things has to be tested as well, very aggressively and very deeply and to extremes, before this kind of knowledge is revealed to us. We can pass this knowledge on to other people, but it has to be bought or purchased. Okay, and only the ones who are meant to get this knowledge will receive the knowledge. As I said, the person has to be very high vibrational. It's not about the money, it's about the person. The money is to receive the energy that is connected to this knowledge that will help activate that for the person. So we have inherited a series of keys, angelic keys from our family. I'm just going to say briefly. There are endless names for angels, and each key, I'm looking at one now, and each key is a square made out of 16 squares with a diamond shape within the middle two squares of the second row from up down. Okay, and you'll find that there are 3 numbers in each square. This is called the key of the angel. Okay, and the book gives a name of God that is composed of a certain number of letters. Okay, so it can be a certain number, 20, 50, 60. There's different names of God that are secrets in creation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or God the Most High, has revealed to prophets and to special people who are very high up, very high vibrational with his knowledge, alhamdulillah wa shukrillah, and he gave it to them, whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't make a difference. They gave it to the person with a certain number of letters. It has these books are with keys for angels, and like I said, the names are numerous. They will focus on each name. The book also has the name has a specific number of letters, the name of God that is in that book, and then there it has a star sign attached to that name, or that governs that name. It has a planet that governs that name, okay, or bows down to that name, let's say. All of God's creation bows down to the Most High God. So it has a planet, for example, it'd be Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, and so on. So it will have a planet, it will have a star sign attached to it. Then, sorry, I was interrupted, you guys. This always happens when I talk about these keys, and it's very deep knowledge, and that should be revealed. Okay, but I'm just, I am allowed to sell it to whoever wants to buy it, but it will only go to people who are meant to buy it. So if you feel deep down that you want to get it, then that means that you're supposed to get it. Okay, the price is several thousand British pounds. It's not just hundreds or tens. Okay, so because this is something that can change the person's life and elevate them to heights that are of global, to an extent of global renown, and wealth that is within the millions of billions or billions of British pounds or whatever currency it is that you operate in, and health and beauty like the person has never had before in their life, or no, but nobody else that they know has. Okay, so these names are powerful, but I'm going to explain something about them in a minute. They have a higher angel, a name of a higher angel, and a name of a lower angel. Okay, they have a day of the week. They have a certain scent or incense. For example, it can be sandalwood, it can be, let's say, musk, so on. Okay, there's a certain number of times it should be read. They should be read. They have a nature, so they are either water, air, fire, or earth. They have a number of times that it should be read for specific things. So that will be explained with each name, depending on the purpose the name is used for. There is a certain way to pronounce the name without having to read the whole initial name of God that I talked about in the beginning. There's a certain way to pronounce the name, like a mantra, similar to a mantra, but it is a name of like that name of God. Okay, and that when someone does it like that, it has a different higher vibrational energy, and there is a lower vibrational energy that is attached to the name as well, that is used within the name for defensive purposes and for justice and things like that. Everything is fair. By low vibrational, I don't mean low vibration as in demonic, but it is a low vibrational energy that deals with the negative aspects of life, like having to defend oneself, having to, going into spiritual. There's such a thing as spiritual war that happens every night at midnight and at 1 a.m. and at 3 a.m. So these are weapons to be used, and in that occasion it will have a different scent or incense to be used with that as well. Then there are numbers, like I said, that are connected to it, and the key of the angel with all of the 16 boxes and the diamond shape is given to the person as well. The one thing with these angel keys is that they need to be done without any doubt, and with focus and concentration, and with regularity. So using the key for just one night could make some changes, but if someone wants the big changes, they have to be using the keys and the names in prayer almost every day of their life until they get the result that they want. So it can change, because obviously change takes a long time. So say if I find someone who works in an office who wants to become a billionaire, that's not going to happen overnight. They have to be prepared for that. So throughout all this time that this happens, this angel key should be used. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the angels now. So the angels have so much work in heaven and earth and the seas and heavens. They present in the sky and on the earth and in the seas and between all that. They are present in all of these areas. They come as pure, constant white lights, usually not visible, like the light of the stars, but white, and absolutely no other light colors. They come in energy vessels, strictly 3 per vehicle, not an orb, but a vehicle. Shapes are very neutral, like as in nature, natural as in nature. So I've written this down, you guys, because I've received it from them and I had to write it down. It's a very natural, like as in nature, usually spheres of light and not rectangles, cylinders, triangles, nor irregular, faster than any extraterrestrial craft can be or terrestrial craft can be, slow-moving or stationary also. They are seen under the water as well, like I said, but more in the air. They travel in arcs. They are seen to shoot up vertically, but still part of a big arc, and they manage everything. Everything. In creation, the angels manage that. That is their job. At this stage, I panicked a little bit, but I was calmed, and I saw wings around me, and that made me emotional. I think I was crying for like an hour, and then I composed myself again, and then I could talk again. And then it was revealed to me that they can appear as winged humanoids. They have faces and features that are much more beautiful than any creature in God's creation. They will have 2, 4, 6, or 8 wings and above. Movements similar to the spheres of light in flight. More on the spheres, it is white light or jet black spheres of pre-light is what they told me, or something that is called before the light. Okay, ma qabla nur. And that's an Arabic expression that means before the light. They manage everything literally, as I said, from small to big in creation, and they have reasons for appearing. Okay? There are 2 sightings that I was told to clarify that one of them was real, and then one of them was fake. Was it real and fake that you wanted me to talk about? Yeah? The real one was regarding a woman that was praying for her daughter in a hospital, I believe in the United States, and then they took a picture of an angel, a winged angel made out of light, and that was a real sighting. There was another video of a place in East Asia, I don't know if it's Indonesia or was it China, Singapore or something like that, Thailand. Yeah, Thailand? No? A country around that area of the world, there was security footage of something falling from the sky that looked like an angel. It came down upon someone in a marketplace and then it flew up. And that, they said, is a hoax. Okay, so they are saying that there's some real sightings, basically the bottom line is, and there's some sightings that are not real. They come to deliver messages, they come of messengers. And they have specific reasons for appearing. Number 1 is to deliver these messengers. Number 2 is delivering gifts. For example, psychic gifts, or the ability to see the future, past, present, and future. They come to deliver material gifts such as money, finances, love unions, marriages, and so on, and children, and so on, material gifts. They come and deliver grants for wishes. So if someone has a wish, they grant their wishes. They are also concerned with DNA upgrades, so they will upgrade the person's DNA. And especially when you use the keys that I've mentioned in the book, they will help upgrade the person's DNA. They are responsible for the spark of life inside wombs and eggs, seeds, etc., and anywhere life is created. They are responsible for the life that sparks throughout the universe, not just on planet Earth. Anywhere in the universe, and obviously in Islam, in the Quran, it's very clear that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says very clearly that there are creatures in the heaven and on earth. They also are concerned with stability, protection, and breakthroughs. Their other function is any other orders, that's the 7th thing that they do, given by God. They support all creation so it doesn't collapse, and they lift the universe up. They lift the throne of God up. Whatever that means, obviously this is the words, but the actual thing we would not be able to fathom because our brains are limited, but they do. So anything that is about to start or about to collapse is supervised by angels. I got interrupted again, you guys. This is the third time. This is the second time. So this video is gonna be in 3 parts. But bear with me, you guys. I'm gonna stitch them all together. So yeah. So anything that is in its beginning or is going to end is really attracts powerful angelic energies. So new plants, new life, new growth, anything like that. They said that They said that creation of life is via a breath of life done by the angels. They are a direct extension of the light of God. They are love, is what they said to me. The angels shower creation with love. They protect love unions in all shapes and forms, and they do not discriminate. They don't care about someone's country, skin color, what their name is, who they are, whatever their background is. They don't care. That's why in my channel I always say everyone is welcome from all religions, backgrounds, and faiths, and nobody is not welcome here. Okay, without any discrimination or prejudice, whatever that characteristic that you have that's different from others, you are welcome. Angels support the divine feminine energy and support divine masculines to support the divine feminines. They said to give men the glory is not the case in creation. That is what they said to me. Angels support children and anything new that's growing. Obviously, they give all God's creations the glory equally. So it is not about men or women in their eyes. More, there are very powerful angelic energies, like I said, around the beginnings and the endings of life or creation. That is why it's very difficult and hard to destroy any new growth, whether it's a plant or a person. If you notice that about yourself. If a plant is just growing out, you'll be carefully looking at it. That's the energy of the angels. If a woman is pregnant, you'll be more protective over her because of the energy of the angels. And so on. Children. Okay? Many of us would give their life for a child. And that's the energy of the angels. They are more about love, and they focus on the other extreme of age, which is, they just reminded me, the elderly or people who are older in age. That is why it's also very important to respect our elders and anyone who's older than us. This is the energy of the angels. And it is usually when the angels get upset, if we hurt something that's new, that's growing, and we stomp on it, or we hurt a child, or we hurt a pregnant woman, or we hurt an elderly person, this creates negativity that is very karmic, that can attack the person who has done this thing. They're also very protective of people who are enlightened, who have the gift of the sight, who get dreams, prophetic dreams. Like if you get dreams, ru'ya, the things about that happen like that, then know that you are very protected by the angels. And if someone wrongs you or does anything bad to you or tries to deceive you in any way, they will get their karma for that. Okay? So they will get punished by God for that, or they will have to pay for it some way or another. Okay, and there is such a thing as divine justice in the universe, and the scales are always balanced. So we always have to operate in an energy of, try our best to operate in an energy of positivity. They are about rest, relaxation, vision, healing, and peace. And they said, people know our energy. Wow. Wow, you guys. When they said that, I just thought I was going to pass out. Because I was like, wow, I do know it. And I think many people do. All people do. So I'm just going to close with this, you guys. I love you guys so much. I've just thought I'd put this out for you so that if you look at the sky and you see lights or lights around you in a field or in a tree or in your home, and it looks like this, then just know that you're an angel and you will feel them. You'll know their energy. You'll feel the peace. I love you guys so much. Be blessed, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in your next video. Thank you so much.